So the other day, what we did was we went over your project and we gave you feedback for your project. So I'm giving you a couple of class periods to rework that. Now, so you're going to get some credit, but you're going to get huge credit for how I see improvement over the first draft to your final presentation next week. Now, what that means is that I've given you some input. So since we gave you input, what we're looking for is you to use that input. So what that looks like is that you, number one, get a planning document fresh, and that you are using the planning document to then inform what you are going to do. I had a group last class period, for example, that as they were getting feedback last class, they actually were making changes to their document at that time. And in their mind, they were done. So I went over and asked them a simple question. Well, who is your target audience? Well, everybody. Well, there is no ad that targets everybody. Like, no ad in the world targets everyone. Each ad has specific people, age groups that it's targeting. So when you're filling out the planning document, for example, you should not have the class. The class is not your audience. The audience is, who is this ad that you're trying to aim it at? Who are you, what group of people? So let's pick one. Jamie, tell me a McDonald's commercial that you've seen.
Fishy
McBites. Tell me about the Fishy McBites commercial. Who's in it? What does it look like? What do you hear and see?
There's like young people.
Wow, they're young people. What age?
Teenage.
20s. Okay. What ethnic group are they?
They're white and black.
You're black and white. Okay. What else?
There's like a happy song.
Okay, so it's a happy song. Okay, so let's hold on. So just with that little bit of information, is McDonald's trying to target people 50 and older with that ad?
No.
Are they trying to target Latinos with that ad?
Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
No.
It's fishy.
Do you think that that's their major demographic they're trying to get you there?
Maybe.
No. What about Japanese people?
Well, yes.
Chinese. So based upon the people that they put in the ad, who do you think they're trying to target?
Everyone.
They're not trying to target everyone.
People from ages 1 to 20.
They could care less about people that are 1 through 5. They don't have money to spend. McDonald's not trying to do that. They are trying to get the probably college age people would be the group there, possibly some high school people. Yes.
Well, just because they don't put like the 50-year-old people with the 20-year-old people doesn't mean like they're not targeting them.
No, it doesn't. It definitely means that, because if you check it, they will. If you check advertisements for McDonald's, especially McDonald's, you'll see that they have varying people that act in it. So they'll have ones that are targeted singles. They'll have ones that are targeted at married couples. They'll have advertisements that are targeted at people that are dating. Like, all of that is what they take into consideration when they're putting that in. So they'll go through something very similar to this planning document that I'm asking you guys and girls to do. So that's one of the things that I want to make sure that you get done. That is prime, that you need to do that, because it needs to be printed out and turned in for grade. You need to make sure that you are filling out that planning document and not just trying to turn in something to me that you used last time, because it's really going to negatively impact your grade. Secondly, you have the rubrics there. The rubrics are clear. Like, the first thing on the rubric is that there is a detailed plan about who you're trying to reach and what you're trying to do. Then the second piece in the very first block of planning says that you have sketched out what you're trying to get accomplished. So for me, that sketched out is some sort of brainstorm. I need to see evidence on paper that we've either tried to draw out things or we've at least sketched out ideas. So, going with McDonald's again, one of the group's last class period was talking about wait, I'm gaining it. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, I'm loving it. They want to do dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, I'm gaining it. So when I asked them what the target audience is, they couldn't tell me. As we further talked, they wanted to talk about of McDonald's contributing to making people obese. Well, they said, okay, well, what images in your head do you think of when you think of obese? So what constitutes obese to you, or heavy, or people gaining weight? Yes.
Like what?
Give me an image. Say, yeah, a picture that says that to you.
Like people in their like 30s or 40s, they're like
like college age, so like or just laying on the couch.
All right.
Did you
So
say
couch
30s
potatoes.
or 40s?
So couch potatoes. What else? What else? What other images symbolize gaining weight to you? Yes, sir.
Maybe eating McDonald's eaters, I guess.
Well, but what is the image? I need to see. So when you,
Someone eating like a Big Mac, like sitting down and something.
Haha.
all right, somebody maybe not necessarily Big Mac, but just sitting down, just eating. So like one of the images in my head is just like a person sitting down with a bunch of food in front of them. Like that person is headed somewhere dangerous. If that just them sitting down. But those kind of images. So you have the ability to take other pieces of media and add it to what you are doing to make what you're trying to get stronger. Okay? One of the stronger ones we talked about last class period was this group's Just Do It. But we still even gave them stuff that would help them do it. So they go through and run through the planning document, and they run through the rubric. Like that's the first thing you should be doing is the planning document and the rubric, because that will then inform what you are doing with your advertisement, how you would change it, the kinds of things you would do. I'll just tell you honestly, it'll be real easy to tell if you don't do that, and it'll be real easy to grade, unfortunately, because it's going to be a 0. You've got to take the time. The thing that I find is that you guys just want to run, shoot, and do it, and offer no time to think or be creative or work through those pieces. So I'm asking you to really, I'm stressing, please, 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 because it's going to be a heavily graded piece. So I want to make sure that you do it. You've got the planning document that you're going to do, so that's one set of grades. Then you've got the rubric that we're going to use, that's another set of grades. Then you've got the actual advertisement itself, another grade. So that's 3 things with that one piece. So please take care to make sure that you do that, and don't just blow it off. And don't just have everybody, okay, well we're all gonna sit here and look at pictures. That's a waste of time. You can have somebody like, okay, well here, I'm the kind of person I can look for pictures and talk to you at the same time. Yeah, no, I don't like that either. Yep, let's try this. So at least try and get everybody active and working and pursuing towards your goal. Questions? All right, so you have the rest of the class today, I think to 10:35, and then you have all day Friday. So we'll look at the first class period next week, okay? If you have not given your one comment to somebody, I've just taken it down to one comment, please make sure, if you haven't do it, just go to the group to your right, just kind of go that way, give them one comment, and then you can get working on that. Any questions? Okay, get working, please. Okay, so I also want to remind you that when you're filling out the planning document, you don't have to do the publish part because we've not talked about that yet. We'll talk about the publishing part later, but make sure that you do print out the planning document, get it to me, and use the rubric when you're doing that piece.